So June is finally the month where a lot of your manifestations, things that you've wanted to attract in your life, will start to show up because of all of the seeds that you've been sowing through the past few months. Now, I know we've had quite a few turbulent months, especially with the Mercury retrograde and all of the chaos happening at the beginning of the year. But now is the time where you can start seeing some of the signs and rewards coming towards you, especially because it's Gemini season and it's starting off with the full moon in Sagittarius. And so things will really be fully blown wide at the beginning of the month, and we're going to dive deep into all of the particular dates that you need to note down, best for manifestations, whether it become love or career, and best days to protect your energies when energies may be a little bit turbulent. And I always say, it's much better to have the universe on your side so that you are dancing and co-creating alongside the universe rather than just doing it blindly yourself. So in this video, we're going to break down the energy forecast for June, the month of June, and give you certain insights to what best to do to better and enhance your manifestations. But before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. This is Sri Akashana here, and it's great to be back from our trip out in Kenya. And first of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who supported our charity. We've been doing it for 12 years now, and the kids are strong and healthy, and they're very happy with all of the new classrooms that we've been building for them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you also for everybody who's joined our so thank you guys so much. Big love to all of you. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to break down a few dates for you guys. Now, finally, we've been waiting for this month for a long time. I've noted it down. Some of the days to look out for. I've always said that the beginning of the year will be a little bit on the turbulent side with a little bit of chaos happening here and there, a little bit of drama. But we always say everything happens in cycles. So from chaos comes to order. From order will then in future come future chaos. But this is time for good and positive manifestations to come into your life and show up. So I want to share and break down a few of the dates for you guys. So if you guys have notes, make sure to take notes. If you don't have a notepad, then make sure to comment all of what you are learning, all of your aha moments, your AHA moments inside the comments below so that it reaffirms all the learnings in your subconscious mind. So this is like the midst of the Gemini season. So what this means is it will stimulate a lot of your curiosity, your daringness, your exploration, your allow your mind to wander. And this is very good time for actually creativity. So if there's certain projects that you've been wanting to do, or new life directions you wanted to move in, or certain changes you've been wanting to make in your life, now is a very, very good time to dance with the universe and put that creativity at play and allow your mind to wander with the questions. And this is what my spiritual master always says. He says, with questions comes answers. If you start asking the why and you're asking your purpose and you're asking the direction, the answers will eventually come. And so it's time for you to allow your mind to wander and have a wonderful time doing so. Okay? Now, this month of June is also, because of this Gemini season, there's more evolution that is to come. So what does that mean? It means that throughout some of the dates I'm going to give you, patience is very important. I'd like you to write that down, the word patience, right? Especially when we are seeing the fruits start to bear and start to show rewards and some of your manifestations starting to show its way. Patience is key. So approach June, July, August with a detachment to outcome. Don't be the kid in the back of the car who's always like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Instead, just relax. Let the universe, right? When you let go, you let the universe to let in, right? Let go to let in. So this is a big reminder for this month. Patience is key. Self-care is key. But like I said, this year has been a little bit of rocky at the beginning. If you resonate with anything I'm saying, by the way, let us know inside the comments so that a lot of people who are going through or growing through some of the things don't feel alone. Okay? So I know we started off a little bit rocky, but this is the month where things begin to take off. Now, we take off on Saturday, on June 3rd with the full moon in Sagittarius. Now, the thing is, when a full moon portal opens, we always say there's a 5-day window. There's the 2 days before and the 2 days after. So most likely on the 1st, when the full moon portal is officially open, I will create a separate video on this channel talking about the full moon in Sagittarius by itself and what to do for your full moon rituals to be able to cleanse and clear past karma or negative energies from your life to clear that space for new beginnings to take place. Okay? Now, so from the 1st to the 5th is when the full moon portal is wide open, okay? Because it's the full moon in Sagittarius, we may be looking at some travelers. So there may be some of you who have some travel plans, going somewhere, some journeys, some meetings or new connections. These are the things I'd like you to look out for during this full moon. Travel, is there anywhere to explore travel? New journeys, new exploration, new path, right? Meetings, different meetings that you're having with different people that you don't usually have it with, or connecting with new people, right? I always say when we connect with new people, it's almost like they are messengers from the universe or angels from the universe. Put there in place to guide you, to take you into new routes and new realms, to see new manifestations. So be open to new relationships forming during this time. And by the way, this does mean that it's highly likely some of you may even get into new romantic relationships. For those of you who've been trying to attract a specific partner or trying to attract a soulmate, then this is actually a good time during the full moon to keep your eyes open and stay conscious to look around to see if there are any opportunities that resonate with what you have been looking for. Okay? So, now, during this full moon, what will happen is, because every time full moon happens, it kind of raises the energetic level, the vibrations. It's nice and vibrant. So there can be some emotions that pop up. There can be some triggers that pop up. There can be some chaos that may even show up at the beginning of the month. But it isn't a problem because we understand that everything that shows up is supposed to come out and supposed to be released back into the universe, right? When the chaos shows up, it cleanses, it clears for new things to happen in your life. So that's a very good beginning of the month, actually. Now, the thing to look out for is it will most likely, during this full moon portal, offer you a new perspective. I want everyone to write that down or type it inside the comments below. A new perspective. What is this new perspective? A new perspective of life, a new perspective for your career, a new perspective for your life path or direction or career path, a new perspective for the relationship that you may be in right now, or some of the relationships around you. Allow yourself to pay close attention to how energetically that perspective is changing. And allow yourself to invite in the new. Don't be too fixated in, but this relationship has been 5 years or 7 years. Be open for change, as change is the only constant. And sometimes you may have your plans, but universe may have a bigger plan for you. Okay? So that's one thing to look out for during the beginning of the month when this full moon portal opens. It's highly likely as well that during this time, like I said, there will be some triggers and some things that stimulate your emotions a little bit. So take some time for yourself. Be at peace. Be relaxed. Okay? One of the days to look out for actually during this portal is the 4th is Sunday, the 4th of June. That day, I highly recommend everybody to cleanse, to clear, just stay at home, have a rest day. Okay. Moving on to Monday, the 5th of June, we have Venus entering into Leo. So what does this mean? Well, first of all, when Venus starts the entry, it's highly likely that it's going to start painting a picture for your future and for your direction. So imagine the full moon has just cleansed and cleared and got rid of some old triggers or disrupted some of the things that no longer serve you. And then now comes the 5th, Monday the 5th, when Venus enters into Leo, it will give you some signs for new direction in your life. So it's highly likely that there may be some messengers that show up with new opportunities. There may be some people who invite you to do something new. Just anything related to giving you something new, which gives you an idea of what the future may hold for you. Okay. Now, while this happens, it's very interesting because Venus in Leo, this will last for around 4 months. So when it lasts for around 4 months, those of you who are maybe in the midst of traveling or had some travel plans, it's actually highly likely that your travel plans may not be what you thought it was. You may end up staying in a particular place for the full 4 months. And if that does happen, just allow it to happen. It's good. It's a sign. It's meant to be there for you because things are probably supposed to show up for you in that particular region of the world. Okay. Now, moving from the 5th of June, the next portal to look out for is actually the summer solstice. So what does this mean? It means the longest day of the year, which will begin on the 18th of June. So that's Sunday, the 18th of June, which is a beautiful, beautiful date, by the way, because from the 16th onwards, all the way through to the 28th, if you guys can write that down, from the 16th all the way to the 28th, because on the 18th is the longest day. When we say the longest day, what does this mean? It means the longest amount of daylight. Nothing happens by accident. When you have more light, what is this the biggest sign of? Not just that summer is coming, right? But that summer is coming. So what does this mean? It means it's time for the good days. It's time for the positive vibes. It's time for the positive manifestations to start showing up. It's time for all the fruits to start bearing, all the roots that you've been working hard on, the foundations you've been building, and the seeds you've been sowing for the past few months. Now you will start to see a lot of the things start to blossom, right? When these fruits start blossoming, it's very important for ourselves to learn how to reinvest our time, reinvest our money, if that's what you've been rewarded with, reinvest our energies, reinvest our love and compassion, reinvest our positive energies, and put it back out there. Because during this summertime, what you're going to find is you will be able to really double down on all of your manifestations and really take it to new heights if you learn to reinvest your energies. I want you to all note that down, by the way, right? Never allow energies in and just keep it here. Always put it back out, okay? So whether it's been people paying for your meals, make sure to treat other people to their meals. People giving you gifts, make sure to give other people gifts. People giving you a pay rise, make sure to take that money and reinvest it out, right? People helping you, make sure to reinvest your time and help it out. So put that back out during the summer period and you'll see a lot more manifestations start to blossom. Okay, so that runs all the way to the 28th. If you guys are looking at your career, you're wanting to make investments, you're wanting to launch new projects or anything like that, all from the 16th all the way to the 28th is very good days for that. Okay, now on the 21st is the actual date of the summer solstice. So it means that is the actual time where the longest day actually happens and the Cancer season starts. Now, when this all happens, it's very important on the 21st in particular to be relaxed and calm. Because you got to be relaxed. You can't be chasing those goals or chasing that outcome or being attached. And when is it happening? Why is it not happening? You got to be relaxed. So the big word for you on the 21st, when that longest day actually happens, is to be relaxed, right? And when you are relaxed, what happens? Your energies are relaxed and you let in. More and more light will start to show. More positive manifestations will start flowing your way. And it's very likely you will start seeing that your focus naturally starting to shift to positive feelings, to friends, to family, to loved ones. And it's also a very, very good time from the 21st onwards to actually reconnect or rekindle with some like ancestral lands, like some family members that you haven't spoke to for a long time. Maybe go visit your mom, your dad, your cousins, your auntie, your uncle that you haven't seen for a long time. Because it's highly likely that a lot of the fruits will start showing up, connecting the dots from those connections. Because just follow the love, follow the positivity. Follow where your heart is calling you towards. And you're going to see the light in everywhere you see towards the end of this month. So that is mainly a snapshot of this month coming.